perfect, true data engineer. Before that, what exactly data engineering means? Okay, let's understand slowly, step by step. Let's understand what are the components we need to learn, we need to master. Let's go slowly, step by step now. And this is Sai Phanindra from SQL School. I assure you practical, step by step, pinpoint classes straight with examples. Need your support. Once you join my classes, I need to provide you good number of assignments, homework, of course, examples in the class. You need to practice them. You need to submit your homework on time so that I can guide you more and more. It's all practice oriented classes. Let's understand slowly what is the data engineering means. What we are going to learn. Before that, what is database? Remember, database is a platform, a vast platform. It can help us to store any type of data, any amount of data. A database can be used to store QR codes, barcodes. There are two types of databases. Remember, OLTP, data warehouse. OLTP to store live data, real-time data. Like live temperatures, live stock market operations, anything like OLTP. Data warehouse to store historical data, inactive data. OLTP live warehouse history. Developers will be involved in design of OLTP databases, regularly SQL developers. And data engineers, you and me, we will be involved in data warehouse activities. So this is our job work from tomorrow, first class tomorrow. So in data engineering, what we do? Yes, in data engineering we'll be involved in reading data from various files, databases, perform ETL, extract, transform, load, ETL, get the data loaded to warehouse. Now the question, why like this? Why we need ETL? Remember, this ETL is responsible to read the various types of data, filter the data, load only required content to the warehouse. So this is the main concept we are going to learn here. ETL technologies. In our examples, we are going to learn the Azure format of ETL. Yes, we have various formats for ETL and warehouse. One of these prominent ETL warehouse activities are from Azure. Let me make it clear. There are different ways to become a cloud engineer, a data engineer. You can become an Azure data engineer, Fabric engineer, AWS engineer, or it can be Snowflake. Regular profiles, at least one is okay. Experience profiles, combo is always the best. Choose any two, my preference. Choose any two, my preference, because see, in few companies, they use Azure ETL, but maybe AWS warehouse, or Azure ETL Snowflake warehouse. Few other companies, Azure ETL, Azure warehouse. Or few other companies it can be Fabric ETL, Azure warehouse. So it can be a case where you might have a hybrid cloud, one cloud for ETL, one cloud for warehouse. My course, this particular intro class today, is completely for Azure. If you are looking for Fabric or Snowflake or AWS, I have separate classes, separate courses, 6 weeks each. In fact, for AWS, we have separate trainer. Snowflake, a different trainer. Fabric, I am the trainer. And classes are entirely different. The environment is different. Licensing is different. Components are also entirely different. Sounding may be similar, but concepts are entirely different. But good to know what is what. Let's get started now with Azure. What is each of these components? Let's understand. Before we step into Azure engineering, let's understand once again what we are learning, something called ETL. We read data from various sources using ETL technologies. In Azure, we have two important ETLs. What are they? Very important. Databricks, Data Factory. And also three important warehousing technologies. Apache, open source. Synapse and Data Lake. Azure Data Lake, Azure Synapse and Apache Spark. So three backend warehouse environments, big data we call it, and two cloud computing environments, ETL technologies, because both are powered on Spark databases, say Spark clusters we call cloud computing environment. So ETL with cloud computing, data warehouse with big data. That is what data engineer means. I am concentrating on Azure flavor. Now you can ask me why I listed Power BI here. It's a common front end. For source and destination, the common front end Power BI. So what we are going to learn? Let's observe it carefully. We are going to learn something called Data Factory, Databricks, ETL. Apache Spark, Azure Synapse, Azure Data Lake, ADLS we call, that is warehouse. These are the 5 primary concepts we need to learn. Additionally, we have few helping objects as well. So ADF Synapse SQL with Data Lake, Databricks Spark, Spark SQL, PySpark and Scala. I assume we are all very new. We'll learn them slowly, all these items practically. Microsoft Entra, CI/CD, Logic Apps for automations, stream analytic jobs and IoT. We'll do it carefully. Finally, Azure SQL database. With Azure SQL database, we are going to learn the important concepts pertaining to Azure AI search, Databricks, governance and end-to-end integrations. From here, I repeat once again, as a data engineer, we are into the concept of ETL warehouse. 20 important items on my screen now. From here, any clarifications, let me know, please. I will wait. Gautam, Kanchan, Santosh, Sai, Syed Rizwan. Please, are we getting some idea, please? So far, please. I'll wait. Others, everyone, please. I'll wait. Yep.
Hi, sir. You told that data source, ETL technology, and data warehouse. In ETL
Yes.
technology, we'll use Azure. Data warehouse, we'll use Azure. What about the data source, sir? Whether it may be from any other,
Any source,
like
it
Oracle,
can be.
any source?
Yes, exactly. Source can be anything, social media, apps, websites, files, databases, MySQL, MS Access, Oracle, anything it can be. Source can be anything. Yes, it can.
Okay, sir, this ETL technologies, Azure
Yes,
Databricks and Azure Data Factory. There is
yes.
any other thing, sir, like without Azure they are doing? normally
we can,
before
yeah,
Azure? What we
yeah,
used to do?
before Azure, we used to have something called SSIS earlier, like Hyperion with Teradata, or SSIS, Oracle BI, OBI, Cognos BI, SAP BW, Talent. Those are all, there are nice ETL environments in the past before Azure. Now came Azure and others, Snowpark, AWS, etc. into ETL market. Are you getting it, sir?
Got it, sir. Yes,
Fine.
sir. Got it, sir. Thank you,
Sure.
sir.
Yep. Yep. Next question, please, friends. I'll wait. Fine. Now let's understand. Okay. Any more questions, please? Others, please. Any more questions, please?
Oh, I
Others.
have one question. I have a
Tell
question.
me.
When you talked about Azure Databricks, are you going to cover the AIML part or IoT part?
We are going to learn all these items, sir. Okay. And your answer is here: IoT, event hubs,
Yeah.
stream entries. Okay.
Okay.
We will be
Oh,
taking it.
same one.
Yeah.
What about AIML?
We
Okay.
do it. It is there on my screen
Okay.
already. Yes, we have it, sir.
Oh, because I could not
Next.
able to see that list down, so I asked.
No issues. I totally understand. And yes, we have it anyway. Yes. Next question, please. Let's I'll wait. Please. I'll wait. Santosh, some backgrounds on my dear friend. Kindly check it, please. Santosh, backgrounds. Thank you. Next question, please, friends. I'll wait. Fine. To step into our course, we need to have to step into our classes. See different data sources, right? ETL and in-house. To implement all these items, we need to have our Azure account ready. From tomorrow, we'll start our practice. Today, let me get you the Azure account. What we do, let's see. For this purpose, firstly, go to this website, portal.azure.com. Okay, let me just show you here. Portal.azure.com. Okay, like this. I'll just repeat the website again, portal.azure.com. Go to this website, no account, create one. Click on create one. It will automatically ask you to sign up. Okay, so provide your email address, give any email address. Once you supply your email address, you get one confirmation mail. You click on the confirmation mail, you get a automated additional mail asking you to sign up to Azure account. Once you sign up, choosing your own password, you'll be given access to here, the welcome screen. I'll provide you the detailed notes for all these steps with screenshots anyway, just to make it easier for you. I repeat, portal.azure.com. Okay, once we get this content ready, what next? From here, go to subscription. See here, subscription. I repeat, firstly, portal.azure.com. Once you go to portal.azure.com, then sign up, sign in. Click on subscription like this. Click on subscription and add subscription. Click on add subscription. Once you click on add subscription, click on this one. See, select your offering, select free trial. This click on select free trial like this. Okay, it asks you for card details, debit card, credit card, anything is okay. Provide your card details, mobile number, you get the OTP, validate your mobile number with that OTP, and you get one free subscription created. Next, I repeat, portal.azure.com. Once you go to portal.azure.com, then subscriptions. Okay, click on add subscription like this. Free trial. In case for some reason if your free trial already got expired, better to always go for a new email address, new debit or credit card details if possible. If not, you may choose pay as you go, and in such a case, provided we use our resources carefully, deleting the resources immediately after the use in our practice examples, it is going to cost you about 3 to 5,000 INR per month for paid account. So better to always go for free account only, safe. Once we get the subscription, we are ready for tomorrow's class. We are going to create something called resources. Remember, from tomorrow we are going to create ETL resources, database and warehouse resources. What is that? Resources. So what is resource? Let's understand carefully. Here we go. In our classes from tomorrow, we are going to learn all these items. These items are called resources, like Unity Catalog, Azure Purview, Event Hub, IoT Hub, Stream Analytics, Synapse, Data Factory, Databricks, and SQL Pool, Storage Account, Data Lake Storage. Just wait for a few moments. I'll just remove this one. Okay. Well, and something called key vaults, Entra, Monitor, Server, these items. Apart from this, we also have something called logic apps for Azure resource automations, and also for controlling CI/CD implementations, part of our classes. Next, automations, controlling CI/CD implementation. Then we also have something called Azure functions, used for, again, the concept of live data ingestions, automations, and governance. This is based on something called Lambda architecture. So we need to learn all these items carefully and need your support. Come on friends, how many hours you can practice per day from tomorrow, please? Minimum 1 hour, everyone, please. Yes, minimum 1 hour, please. I will wait. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Please, I'll wait.
Yes, inshallah.
Please, others, Gautam, Kanchan, Ramesh, Santosh, others, please. Okay. Everyone, please.
Yes.
Minimum 1 hour. Great. Please
Okay,
do it
sir.
for me. Yes. So from tomorrow, what we do? Yes, we are going to learn how to work with these resources. Let me make it in simple way for our easy learning, easy understanding. Okay, so here we go. Friends, this is important for us because we need to start our practice in the next class tomorrow. I'll include all these items in the notes anyway. Okay, I'll provide you. Here it is. Firstly, we have one Azure account. Okay, like this. Yeah, I'll just put this one. Okay, just giving you the complete roadmap of our journey. This is your Azure cloud account. Okay, or simply say Azure account. Inside Azure account, yes, we need to create something called subscription. Okay, this is called subscription. Remember this. Inside subscription, we need to create something called resource groups. See, this is one resource group. This is one resource group. I'll call it as resource group. By heart the terms carefully. Okay. Usually we call ETL resource group for easy learning. Resource group is group of resources. And same way we have warehouse resource group. Okay, like this. Next, I'll mention this one. Like this. Warehouse resource group. Next. From here, yes, from here, I'll just put this one. We have something called as data governance or governance resource group, like this. Okay, like this, in this way. I'll just put this one. Okay, this is data governance. Data governance resource group. Please make sure we get it carefully. I'll provide you this information on email anyway after the class today. Okay, next, let's. Yes, this one. Inside ETL resource group, we are going to learn. Resource group is a manually created group from tomorrow to organize our resources. But remember these important things carefully. Something called ADF, Azure Data Factory. This is one of the prominent resource group we are going to have in our examples. Next, Azure Data Factory has some limitations. So comes Azure Synapse. Azure Synapse Analytics, we call it. This is a resource. And we also have something called Databricks. Azure Databricks. We also have other ETL called Azure Stream Analytics. It's a resource, ETL resource only. And we also have something called Logic Apps. It's also an ETL resource. To manage these resources, we have something called as Azure Functions for automations. And we have something else called CI/CD. CI/CD pipelines we call. By heart these things carefully. And we also have something called Unity Catalog. Remember, all these are mainly for ETL only. Next. And I'll also write here just to make it more clean with our diagram. I'll simply write others. There are few other important elements as well we need to learn. Next, we have data warehouse. Data warehouse resource group. Coming to data warehouse resource group, number 1, Azure SQL DW, Azure Synapse, SQL pool, also called dedicated pool, dedicated SQL pool. We have something called Spark databases. Next, we also have something called as storage account, and we have data lake storage account, ADLS. Next, we have other resources as well, IoT, Internet of Things, for live data ingestion. We have something called event hubs that can store the data, perform ETL activities. Next, this is IoT hub that we need to learn, and something called event hub. These can also be under a separate resource group if required. Something like this. Next, we have few additional items. That is number 1, alerts or Azure metrics. Metrics involve alerts, notifications, etc. And something called Microsoft Entra. So these are the services. You don't buy them, they are free, automatically available for every Azure account. We call them service. We go to a restaurant, we order food items, we pay for them. Same restaurant, we enjoy the ambience and the service they offer. Same thing here. Metrics and Entra are the part of Azure service. We enjoy it. We don't get billed separately for it. Somewhere it is adjusted in this. Okay, that's different anyway. Right? Nice restaurant, more ambience means the ambience cost is being included somewhere in few items, right? Somewhere that we don't know. So it goes. Now, so services literally they are free with Azure account. We need to pay for the resources. Of course, we'll be using free account in our classes. Very important item. Here it is. Yes, let me just put this one. You have your computer with you. Okay, this is your computer. Inside your computer, I'm just giving all the lab plan for our practice. In your computer, you have your local SQL server, optional, recommended. Local SQL server, optional, recommended. Okay, so here we go. SQL server. Any version is okay, no problem. 2017, 19, 22, anything is okay. Next, what happened? Yes. Next comes SSMS tool. SSMS tool, SQL Server Management Studio, mandatory for our classes. SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS. Any version is okay. This one, 2019, any version is okay, no problem. Server optional, tool mandatory, because we are going to construct our own servers here. in warehouse. We are going to access those servers using this tool. And I'm going to provide you something called Storage Explorer tool in our next classes. What is that? Storage Explorer tool. This item I'll provide you separately. Part of our classes will do anyway. So server mandatory, server optional, tool mandatory, SSMS tool mandatory. I'll label this as your PC, your computer, for our practice purpose. So good to have Windows 8 or higher. Let me just highlight it here. Windows 8 or higher. Safe side in your operating system. Mac also works. We have an alternative for Mac, wherein Mac do not support SSMS, so there is something called Azure Data Studio. There is an alternative, but if possible, recommended to have Windows OS. I'll be guiding you how to install this tool anyway in our classes, but if possible, try to get it ready with you. From here, the arrow mark for connections, like this. Okay. Now, any questions or clarifications, let me know, please. I'll wait. This is a complete lab plan. Please, just in case. Any questions here, let me know, please. I'll wait. Yeah. On my screen now. Please go through it carefully. Any questions, let me know. Next comes practice items. We'll do slowly next from tomorrow. We stop for today. Questions, please let me know. I'll wait. Please, I'll stay back. Once again, I promise you complete practical classes step by step. Okay, and make sure we do on-time practice as well, please, for best results. Thank you, and see you from tomorrow for the actual sessions. Thank you once again, and let's connect on LinkedIn to understand more about each other, our profile, and lot of other information, including my free workshops I'll be conducting on weekends. Thank you once again. Bye-bye. Take care. See you soon. Have a nice time.